Phaedrus Homebrew, coming at you with a beer review with a little music background, which is appropriate for the beer that I have, at least the artwork. This is called Phaedrus IPA. It's from Culmination Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. I love the artwork. It reminds me of this song from AHA. You might be familiar with it. Take on Me. Yeah, great brewery. This is Culmination. They got a great background story. The head brewer, brewmaster, proprietor, Thomas Sluter, he actually started brewing at the age of 17 out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And he and his fiance, now wife, April, started hunting the country to see where they might want to live, and they decided to move to Portland, Oregon. They've got fabulous beer, food, and music at the brewery, so definitely a place to check out. This is an American IPA at 6.5% ABV, and it features Millennium, Galena, Mosaic, Simcoe, and Citra hops. And I love the little byline here, where madness meets inspiration. Some of the best beers come that way. Let's get it cracked open. This is a real recent beer. You're not really gonna see any ratings on it, or at least at the time of recording. Wow, all right, got a nice head on there. It's, boy, more of a golden color, a little bit of orange hues, but more on the gold side. Some amber hues. Beautiful white fluffy head you can see there. And I tell you what, the aroma was already coming my way. Woohoo, man. Big, beautiful aroma coming off this, even through the head. Get some great citrus on there. A nice grapefruit, a little bit of lemon, possibly a little bit of like peppercorn on there, some cracked pepper. Ooh, big whiff of pepper that time, let me tell you. Oh man, you do get the effects from the citra. You know the citra's in there. I love it. I gotta let this head die down and I'll tell you more. That head is just hanging in there, let me tell you. I get a little bit of some cracker notes on it, which is interesting, and that pepper notes. And that pepper's hanging strong. Definitely the grapefruit, got the lemon. I know there's a lot more going on in this, so we're gonna just jump in. Cheers. Wow. Wow, that's fun and different. I'm gonna start with the body. It's a medium body, low end of medium, but it's a medium body. And it's semi-dry, kind of dries off, slightly crisp. It starts in kind of lightly sweet, ends up lightly bitter, but not strong either way. But the sweetness is this interesting subdued sweetness. The hops are a huge part of this, and yet they're not like slapping you in the face. It's so hard to describe this taste. It's got a lightly herbalness to it, an earthiness to it. It's really smooth. There's a light dankness to it. There's a little bit of resin coming in. Some orange is coming through. Light hints of mango and pineapple, but they're light. Man, more of that peppercorn, more of the lemon coming in with the grapefruit. But hard to describe the overall effect of this beer because it's not like super sweet West Coast IPA in your face. It's not like an East Coast or Midwest one per se either. It's very different. It just slips through the cracks. It's got a different style altogether. Some of the qualities that come in on this beer have a Saison-esque type of a ring to them, kind of a taste. It's definitely an IPA, but it has a little bit of those qualities, which I'm finding really fun for, it's a cooler summer day, but a summer day in the low 70s. But what a beauty, what a beautiful beer. I want to say that the Mosaic and the Citra kind of take a light forward lead on the hops, but not a lot. I think this is going to open up a little bit as it warms. I'm going to take a little time with this and I'll be back. Boy, I'm enjoying this. The nose, I've taken a little time. Man, just, you know, still more of that grapefruit, the light lemon, the pepper and cracker going on. Those really seem to be the dominant features in there. I'm curious what yeast they used. That light Saison-esque essence to it. A little bit of dankness and resin going on. Other citrus in there. Hints of tropical in there. Man, great beer. A little bit of earthiness. That semi-dry, that's kind of fun. Just dries out that palate. It's leaving some fun lacing on the glass, as you can see. That head just hung in there forever. A little bit will build back. It's a beautiful beer, really pleasing. It's fairly clear actually, with a golden color. I'm enjoying it. Had to pour myself a little bit more. This is a tasty treat. All right, in terms of scores, IPAs, we're talking American IPAs. I gotta rank this pretty nice. It's not your like West Coast big juicy, it's not your East Coast ultra dank. It's got some of those qualities, but it really has some unique characteristics all of its own. In terms of American IPA, I'm giving it a solid 92. Overall, I'm not changing a whole lot. I'm gonna go down a hair. I'm gonna go down to a 90. Man, it's just right on that border, very good and excellent. I don't know. I'd be tempted to score it even higher, actually. I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. I'd say get some. If you're local, go get it on tap. If not, try to find it in the bottle. This is from Culmination Brewing Company out of Portland, Oregon. It's the Phaedrus IPA. This is Kevin at Culmination Brewing saying life's too short to drink cheap beer, and I'll see you in the next beer review.